Yo, what's going on, boys? My name is Jad and welcome back to another video. So today I thought I would give you guys some Omen TP strats for the map Split. I'm going to be doing this for Bind, Haven and Ascent. So if you guys do want to see them, drop a comment down below, and at the end of this video there's going to be a quick sneak peek of one of the Bind TPs. So enjoy this video. So we're going to do a TP on mid, which is pretty good for regaining mid control, even off the start of a round on an eco, especially as Omen. Which obviously it's pretty hard to push out into this mid and push up into ropes or heaven, because usually they have one person in ropes, one person here in heaven, and one person actually in B heaven. So it's quite difficult to get yourself up through this mid. It obviously makes it easier now they've changed this around in the patch and they added this box and whatnot, but this is an even easier way for you guys to get into ropes without them even knowing that you're going to be there, because the TP sound is pretty quiet when you've got teammates shooting and the people in ropes and heaven shooting. So the main smoke you want to do is you want to smoke up here first by this box, and the second one you want to smoke is literally in ropes like that. The main reason for that is because obviously you regain mid control here, they can now not see you at all, and then you can TP from here into the smoke at the back, which then gets you into ropes. Usually because the smoke is here, the person pushes back, so you can easily just stay either in the smoke, you can push out the back and wait for it to decay and then go, or you can just push straight at them, rush them with a Spectre or a Frenzy if that's what you have on your eco round. So yeah, that mid one's pretty easy for the attack to get up. It can work quite a lot of times. Sometimes it can obviously work in their favor because they're expecting it, or they're just in the right angle to peek you as soon as you come out. So sometimes it might work, sometimes it won't. But there's also a counter for that for for defensive players if they want to get behind you on mid as well. This is one of my favourites because it does work a lot of the time. It's very unsuspecting and many players can fall for it. So you want to smoke this mid part here like I did on the attack round, but you also want to smoke really far deep just next to it so that you can walk up to it. The main reason for that is because then you can jump and TP onto the back frog. The frog at the back here, which they do not expect you on at all, because they either come from this part here or they're all still in sewers facing the direction of the defensive spawn. So it gives you a lot of time to obviously wait for them to be in the right spot for you to tap their heads, either just get a few kills and then obviously they will get a trade-off with you, but it's really easy for you to get behind them on that situation. So that is my favourite for the mid part of the map. We're going to go over to A now, and I'll show you the one on A. The one for A is for regaining heaven control in this situation where you have to push through onto ramps and connector onto the site. This is probably my favourite on this map for attacking this situation. There's a few which you can do to go up to ramp, and there's a few which you can do to go onto site, but this one is probably the best for regaining the majority of the control for this site. So you want to smoke off this normal connector here, meaning that CT in screens cannot shoot you at all, and then you also want to smoke off top heaven like this. And if you look at your map, you can see the teleporter purple circle, and you can see that if you aim it just high enough, it goes inside the smoke at the top. So all you want to do is just TP, and then you're inside the smoke. A lot of people don't expect it because they don't hold this smoke in this area here. They're usually holding the CT part like the razors here, and you can just tap their head at the back like so. So obviously it is the best way to get up into heaven very sneakily and get that easy quick one tap on the person holding the ramps, which then allows your teammates to push up and allows you guys to regain site control. I'm going to show you guys another one onto the part here on ramps. So obviously you have this area here which is yours already. You don't really need to regain any control on this, but all you got to do is watch the person that is there on the top of ramps. You want to smoke off ramps, and you want to TP across to the other side so that CT in screens can't see you, and then you want to TP right to the back of this site here behind this box. If you TP too close, obviously someone might be watching this angle here, but if you TP just far enough away, you can see the angle of the raise that's probably holding this angle here. Usually one person holds this area right here. So you can easily get behind them, just tap their heads. One person either holds here too, you can tap their heads, and then the raise there, you can just tap his head. So this one's probably the hardest one to execute in really busy situations, but it is one of the best ones if it can be executed correctly. There is one more for this site which I'm going to show you too, which is smoking the normal CT, and then you also smoke really far deep on site like this, and then you go, I think I've smoked a little bit too deep here. If you smoke a little bit further onto the connector here, and then you TP into the back of site, you can get through both of these boxes, which allows you to the back, which then obviously if there's no one in this area here, you can just tap the guy's head. Now we're going to head over to B site, and I'm going to show you the smokes for defensive, the smokes and attacks for defensive. No, that makes no sense. Now we're going to head over to B, and I'm going to show you guys the defensive and attacking smokes for regaining site control. Okay, so this is the attacking smoke push. So with Omen, this is my favorite TP line to get onto site without being noticed. So you want to smoke this back part here, and you want to instantly smoke the part on the right side so Heaven can't watch you. You can TP into this corner, and you can TP right to the back of site, and then the Raze is obviously going to die, or whoever is going to be holding this angle and nice long peek is going to be dead instantly, because you've done it so quickly that they're not going to expect you to be straight behind them. This works 9 out of 10 of the times. The amount of times I've done this in ranked play and top fragged with Omen, just because of all of these outplays, have been insane. You can also go on top of this box here, which obviously needs to be watched by Heaven. So if you smoke up on top of Heaven first, and then you also smoke this part at the back here, if they're watching that angle there, it's going to be pretty difficult. But you can TP to this right side here, and then you can also TP on top like this. There we go. We got it this time. It's a pretty difficult angle to hit, but then obviously you're on top of the box. Heaven's been smoked, and then the guy back here has no clue that you're going to be up here. And you can just tap his head and get an ace like I just did. Right, so the defensive pushes for this map is for going inside of Garage. These ones work quite well when you are against players that have very unorganized teams, and it makes it pretty easy for you to get into the B garage without anyone actually knowing you're there, and it can be done quite quickly at the start of the round, because a lot of people hold this back part of B lobby here, so it means that you can't really peek this as well. So you see here the characters there, usually they have the advantage on that peek, so they have their crosshair at the right angle and the right placement to hit you. So my favorite smokes for this map is smoking quite deep on here, and then pushing through this and TPing to the back corner, because they do not have a clue that you're here. They push through, and then you can get the kill, and it makes it really easy for you to aggressively push through. Obviously there's going to be more than one the majority of the time, so either you just wait for them to push in, and you wait for them to all spread themselves across, and you can just tap one of their heads to get a nice spray transfer, whatever you guys prefer. But that is one of my favorite ways for regaining this B garage control, and it's also one of my favorite from this entire map for really nice clean clips. So if you guys did enjoy this video, thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. There will be some more videos going up in the next few days for other maps regarding Omen smokes and Omen outplays in different areas, which are my favorite and which are my go-tos for regaining site control and making sure that you have the upper hand on your opponent. So if you guys do want to see them, hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to comment which one of these was your favorite. And if you guys have any alternatives that you guys do on these maps, do let me know. I want to see some of your guys' creations when it comes to Omen outplays, because it really does it's so satisfying seeing other people play the character and seeing how well they use it to their potential. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace.